Hello world, Shelly here, and today I've got for you a little mini brand review of the skincare brand Elemis. I now have 9 different Elemis products in my collection. I've been using Elemis for about a year and a half now. They're pretty pricey. They're up there in the prestige or spa level of pricing in terms of their products, so I have added to my collection fairly slowly over time, and I've been using most of these products long enough that I have a solid opinion of what I think of them. A couple of them are new to me, so I had the opportunity to get a package of 4 different Elemis products through the Octoly PR program. So thank you to Elemis for sending me a few of these things complimentary. The 2 of them I already owned and 2 of them are new to me. So the 2 that are new to me are these 2. The Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream Ultra Rich and the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Day Cream SPF. So those 2 were new to me, and these 2 I already had. The Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream SPF 30, this is the not ultra rich, and then the Elemis Superfood Day Cream. So I have been purchasing in 3 of their sort of lines within the brand. The Pro Collagen line, the Peptide 4 line, and the Superfood line. So what I'm going to do today, talk about the products I have experience with and the 3 different lines that I've been using, what I like, what I don't, and let's just get into it, shall we? Let's start with the Pro Collagen line. Now, some of these products I have already talked about on my channel individually. I've just never brought it all together in one place. So you guys saw this one in my series where I was testing out different cleansing balms. This is the Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. You can use this either as a cleansing balm or as a facial mask. You can apply it, let it sit 10, 15, 20 minutes, wash it off. And I love it. When I reviewed it with my other cleansing balms, here's the thing. It's really pricey. And I have other cleansing balms that I enjoy. But part of the Elemis, sort of why you buy skincare like this, there are a few reasons. Part of what they're selling is the experience. You can actually book spa treatments that use all Elemis products in various spas throughout the country, at least in the US. I'm guessing elsewhere because they are they from London? Now I can't remember. They're not based in the US. So I'm guessing elsewhere you can as well. But part of it's the experience. So, and that's actually one of the downsides for me in terms of fragrance. All of their products have a signature scent, like the Elemis scent to them. And it's fairly strong. It's meant to be part of the experience. If you don't like the scent, you're not going to like any of these things. If you do like the scent, which I do, you may really enjoy them because scent is such a really important part of how we experience the things around us. And it's a very calming scent. It is a very, you feel like you're pampering yourself. It's a very luxurious kind of a scent. And so that's kind of how this cleansing balm feels to me. I've had my grubby paws in here, as you can tell. But it's a combination of a balm and an oil. Like, there's a lot of oil to this product, and it's very soothing. Oh, I smell it. It smells so good. It's also it's a clean scent. It's clean, but it's very spa-like. It smells like a spa. It smells lovely. So you can use this either as a cleansing balm or a mask. I use it both ways. As a cleansing balm, here's the one main thing I need cleansing balms to do for me, and this one does. I need it to be able to remove my makeup. I need to be able to use my cleansing balms on my eye makeup. That's just how I do things. It's my primary first cleanse, and then I go in with a regular cleanser-based second cleanse. This is what has to remove my makeup. So I can use this on my eyes without it getting into my eyes, stinging, getting blurry, nothing like that. I have no trouble with using it on my eyes. And because that would be a no-go for me, because I need cleansing, that's what I do cleansing balms. It's to get my first makeup off. So I really enjoy this cleansing balm. It's one of those things where I would probably not repurchase it unless I got a sale price on it, because there are so many other cleansing balms out there that I enjoy. But if you like the luxurious experience, it feels amazing. It feels so soft on the skin, and your skin is so clean and so hydrated afterward. It's good stuff. In the Pro Collagen line as well, this is kind of like their flagship line of products. And I have to agree, of all of their stuff, I love the Pro Collagen line the most. So let's talk about these moisturizers. Let's talk about the one I have the most experience with, and that is the Pro Collagen Marine Cream SPF 30. They're all chemical sunscreens, and so since I already had this product and it came to me in the Octoly package, I gave one of them to my mom. And her comment, she's 65, she does, very basic skincare morning and night. And so she used this as her sunscreen for the day. And her comment to me was that she likes it and she is surprised at how lightweight it feels compared to what she was used to, which was the number 7 day cream. So we have the jar packaging. I'm going to take some off the lid here just to show you the texture. It does have the signature scent. So here is the overall texture, and it's a very lightweight cream. It thins out very quickly. It feels like water. Like it thins into a very water-like finish, sinks into the skin very, very quickly, and it's super lightweight. It wears wonderfully underneath makeup. I have no trouble with it pilling, no issues whatsoever. It's beautiful. The key to a lot of their products is the marine, the algae ingredients, and it's effective stuff. The algae ingredients are, that's part of the marine part of the name. The brown algae that is in these Pro Collagen products there are studies, and I'm going to put a link down below, because I actually found the links to the studies through the video earlier in the year by Alice in the Rabbit Hole on YouTube. She did an Elemis product review. Oh, it was a while ago, maybe January-ish. And she cited research on this brown algae. So I found the link through her video. So I will link her video down below as well if you want more opinions on the Elemis brand. And what it was found to do is, basically, in a nutshell, it helps prevent the breakdown of hyaluronic acid in the skin. So you've got hyaluronic acid in your skin, and the hyaluronic acid, its purpose is it binds water, it attracts moisture, and it holds on to it, right? So if you have less degradation of the hyaluronic acid in your skin, you're going to have both higher levels of hydration, because your skin will be better able to retain moisture. You're also going to have better sort of the plumping and elasticity. Fine lines show up often because dehydration can sort of exacerbate the problems. And if you've got hydration in your skin, those lines are plumped out and you can't see them as well. You're also going to have less impact of dynamic wrinkles because your skin has more bounce back to it. So it's a really, really cool ingredient that is in a bunch of the Elemis products. And it's 2 words that start with P, and I can't remember what they are, but it's brown algae from the Mediterranean coast. And I think they're on to something. It works really well. So I really enjoy this as a sunscreen. I use it primarily spring, winter, and fall, because in the summer I prefer to have an SPF 50, and this is an SPF 30, but it wears wonderfully under makeup, and it is super hydrating. It gets me through the day. It is wonderful. Very lightweight, very comfortable. let's compare that. This is non-SPF, but it's a similar product. This is newer to me. I've got it about a month ago. It is the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream Ultra Rich. And if you've got super dry skin, this is your buddy right here. It's really just an amped up version with additional moisturizing and hydrating ingredients. Now, think of your moisturizer as this is what's going to lock in the moisture that you've got. So in your skincare routine, if you do have really dry skin, you want to provide enough moisture underneath this puppy in order to give this something to hold on to and work with. But it's got a lot of moisture in it on its own, and I can even use this as a night moisturizer. And for me, that's pretty impressive because my skin needs a lot of moisturizer at night. I can stack up and my skin is just thirsty. Similar in terms of texture, it's also got the signature scent. It's a little bit thicker, so just show you. You can see when I blend it out, do you see how it leaves more of a film? It doesn't turn into that water base quite as quickly. It's just a bit more rich. I guess the name Ultra Rich is quite accurate. And you can see how, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell in the light, but do you see how there's more of a layer of like a barrier on my hand? No, it looks very nice. It leaves behind that nice protective moisture barrier. And it's ultra rich. And I actually did try it in the daytime under makeup after I had done some acids the night before because my skin was a little bit dry. And I was able to wear it under makeup without it pilling. And so that was actually very nice. I would put a sunscreen over it because it does not have any sunscreen in it. But if you're going to use it in the daytime, you can wear it under makeup and it's still pretty doggone good. The third moisturizer that I have is the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing SPF 30. And we'll give some action to my other hand this time. This one is very similar to the other day cream, but the difference is, oh, that's way too much. The resurfacing line has ingredients that are going to help with kind of sloughing off the dead skin cells. There's like a light exfoliation going on with some of the ingredients in this one. Again, it sinks into the skin super fast, turns into that like waterish texture, and then it sucks right into your skin. Maybe it's just because my skin is always thirsty, but same scent as the others. So if you have a need for just a little bit more exfoliation, you want to, well, resurface your face, this is the one you would opt for. It's also a chemical sunscreen, SPF 30, and I love this line. The Pro Collagen line is just super hydrating, tons of antioxidants, which are going to help you combat, free radicals, inflammation, all the environmental damage that comes at you on a daily basis. The brown algae ingredients are, I really feel like they do a good thing in terms of plumping the skin, keeping it hydrated, improving elasticity, hiding fine lines, keeping them from being visible because your skin is properly hydrated. It's just really good stuff. This is not sponsored, by the way. I got 2 of them from PR, but the rest of this stuff I bought myself. So let's move on to the Superfood line of Elemis, and I really enjoy this too. I was introduced to this line. I got the Superfood Vital Veggie Mask. I think it was in a BoxyCharm, like one of the BoxyLux or whatever they call it. I think that's where I got this one. It is a lovely mask. I enjoy their masks, and I think that it's the experience. They're meant to feel luxurious. They're meant to feel like you are really doing this, wonderful time. It's you time. They really have a luxurious experience. But the thing is, with these superfood ingredients, what they're focusing on are prebiotics, probiotics. If you've ever looked into those, probiotics, we all have colonies. I hate to think about it because it's kind of gross, but colonies of microorganisms and bacteria that live on our skin all the time. Many of them are beneficial. Most of them aren't harmful. They just live there. glad to help you out, guys. But in order for that, it's kind of like, you know, your gut, and they tell you should eat yogurt and helps blah, blah, blah. Your health of these micro colonies that live in and on your body is important to the health of your skin, the health of your body, etc. So this is a prebiotic mask. So the probiotics are the bacteria that are living all over you. The prebiotics are the food that keep the bacteria alive. So in order to keep those, the good bacteria, the healthy bacteria living, they need to have food. And so the prebiotics are the food that the probiotic bacteria are eating. So this is a prebiotic mask. Part of the reason I love their superfood products is that I've learned over the past year that it's the health of your skin barrier is key to like everything about the health of your skin. If you nail your skin barrier and get it healthy and working properly, you will have so many fewer other problems. It's just, so like, I have dry skin. I was born with dry skin. I will have dry skin until I die. Some things are genetic. They just come with the package. I have dry skin. But if I do damage to my skin barrier, like I've gone crazy with acids in the past, I've over exfoliated, all kinds of things like that. If your skin barrier is damaged and you have dry skin, you're going to have even more moisture loss and even more trouble with your dry skin. So keeping that skin barrier healthy is really key to minimizing the impacts of any of those problems that you've got that you're going to be stuck with. Like my dry skin, I'm going to have to deal with it for as long as I live, but if I can minimize its impact on my life and treat it as best I can, that's good. So the superfood products are really good at helping maintain the health of your skin barrier. That, I guess, was, long story short, that was my point. So Superfood Vital Veggie Mask is a lovely one. I'm also a really big fan of the masks that you can put on your face, like you smear them on your face and then you wait and wash them off because they don't move around like a sheet mask. Yeah, I don't have to sit still. I like to multitask. The other product I've got here was one that came through the Octoly PR. Thank you, Elemis. It is the Superfood Day Cream. Same idea. It's a moisturizer and it's prebiotics. So it's also got the antioxidant ingredients that Elemis is really good at putting into their skincare. And so you're feeding your bacteria, you're helping maintain a healthy skin barrier. It is not quite enough of a moisturizer for me to use at night. And actually, even during the day, I top it off with one of the Pro Collagens because I need more moisture. I think of this as like the nutrients for my skin, and even though it is a moisturizer. So if you have normal skin, normal combo even, you're probably just fine using this. But I need a little bit more moisture, so then I go in over it with one of these and plus sunscreen. But yes, this cream is a cream. It is a moisturizer style. Try to show you the level of thickness. And let's go into the tattoo because it always looks pretty when my tattoo is hydrated. Let's give my tattoo some vitamins, shall we? So it blends in very quickly, sinks into the skin, not quite as quickly as the Pro Collagen moisturizer. It does have a little bit more of a barrier to it, but that's also why I think it works really well underneath that one. But, oh, I love how this stuff smells, you guys. It does smell good. So that's kind of like the vitamins for my skin. That's what I think of it as, but I do layer a moisturizer on top of it. Last up, oh no, I have one more superfood thing. This one I also had bought myself. This is the Superfood Night Cream. Same idea. It's a prebiotic, and let's go farther on my arm, shall we? This one to me smells a little bit more like seaweed than the other ones. I don't know why I think that because, well, I don't know why I think that. It just does. but it's still that signature scent that they've got. I treat it the same way as the day cream, as like a vitamins for my skin. I still put a full moisturizer on top of it. It's just not quite enough for me, but I treat it like vitamins for my skin. All right, 2 more products. These are in the Peptide 4 line, and the peptides are like, oh, they're so good. I got into them because they don't really react with other skincare products, so you can layer them in with your routine pretty much regardless of what your routine is. And the first thing I bought in this line was the Night Recovery Cream Oil, and I have mentioned this on my channel before. I'm about halfway through it right now, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a cream oil. So it comes out as a cream, and as you blend it out, it turns into an oil. You see how it just boom, oil. I don't know if you can see any of the slick of it. I use it underneath moisturizer as well when my skin is super, super dry, and it is just super hydrating. And peptides are they're like the building blocks. They are, what happens when you apply topical peptides is it's signaling your body to say, hey guys, I need some more collagen up in here. I need some more elastin up in here. The proteins that make up your skin, like the building blocks of your skin. And in essence, what you're doing when you're encouraging that production of collagen, elastin, etc., is you're making your skin behave like it's younger. You're keeping the youthfulness to how your skin behaves and operates. Because as we get older, we produce less collagen naturally. And so you're kind of stimulating it to do what it did when it was younger and keep those things going. So I really like having peptides in my skincare routine. I use a Good Molecules peptide serum in my morning routine as well. Peptides are just awesome. And this cream oil is awesome because it's like the benefits of having a peptide serum, but super duper hydration. Like you are going in there with some hydration, which is what I need. I bought this one last winter. I'm gonna finish it off this winter. That's how it's gonna roll. The other thing I have in this line is the Peptide 4 1000 Flower Mask. And I bought this because I enjoyed the Superfood mask and I enjoy peptides. So I went with this one. Again, it's a lovely experience. The texture of their masks is just, it's just divine. They're easy to wash off. There's no irritation. They're all calming. They all feel wonderful. And they call this one revitalizing, but I do still think it's pretty calming. Revitalizing to the skin, calming to my soul. I love Elemis products. I have not found a dud yet. Do you need to run out and buy all of these things? No, it has taken me over a year to buy all of these things. They're very expensive things. You know, this is the top end of my range, and I realize that I spend more money on skincare and makeup than most people do. So take all of these with the sort of idea that this is for people that do spend this kind of money on skincare products and enjoy doing so. It's, you know, there are always less expensive alternatives, but I think the one thing you get when you do sink money into some solid, good high-end skincare, you get higher percentages of actives, you get more unique actives that you won't find in a lot of drugstore level products in terms of pricing. You get the experience, you know, they're formulated to have, you know, the most divine textures and, you know, wonderful scent, and, you know, part of it's the experience. You get really good packaging in a lot of cases. I really enjoy Elemis, especially the Pro Collagen packaging. You know, there's nothing fancy about the tube packaging, but I do love me some pump packaging. If everything came in pumps, I'd be really happy. But so it's, you know, and there's less filler ingredients. Your ingredients are usually higher quality. higher quality, sometimes higher rarity, sometimes there's more research and development into the formulations and the combinations of ingredients. So it's like, that's what you're paying for. Do you need to pay for it? No, nobody needs to pay for any of this stuff, but I enjoy it. You know I like my fancy things. This is one of the fancy things that I have been enjoying slowly over time, but these last a really long time. So I've had this since last winter and I'm halfway through it. Granted, I don't use it a lot in the summer, but the other 3 seasons of the year, I do. At least probably twice a week minimum. And I still have half a bottle left. So they do last a good amount of time. There you have it. That's my thoughts on Elemis skincare. I love everything I've tried so far. I really do. My absolute favorites, I think the things that I would not give up and that I would definitely repurchase will be the Pro Collagen SPF and the Peptide Peptide Night Recovery Cream Oil. These are my 2 favorites. The balm is totally a favorite, but it's hard for me to wrap my head around the price of this balm compared to other balms. The masks are great. The Superfood line is great, but I would say if you had to pick only one, try something in the Pro Collagen line. If you're gonna go for 2, this is really good if you have dry skin. So there's my nutshell. I like me some Elemis. It is good stuff. I enjoy the heck out of it. Do you have Elemis favorites? Have you tried them? What do you think about the fragrance? Do you love it? Do you not? If you're sensitive to fragrance ingredients, it's a bummer because they've pretty much all got it and it's in the middle of the ingredients list. It's not an afterthought. It's very intentional, but I do thoroughly enjoy it. That is my take on Elemis. Let me know what your experiences are down in the comments. And as always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over skincare with me. Come back every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern time for new videos. I appreciate your time and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.